Kia ora everyone, I know I'm a little late to the party on this, but this is going to be my coverage of the LEGO set 77241 Too Fast Too Furious Honda S2000 from the Speed Champions line. It includes one minifigure of Suki from the second movie and a total of 300 pieces, and we'll get to that price in a sec. Oh boy, this is the third Fast and Furious Speed Champion set to release, and thank God the line did continue with movie-based sets as well. We're also set to get more from the world of Pixar cars and Back to the Future in 2026, and I cannot wait. This is the amazing hot pink sports car from that second movie, a very surprising release if you ask me when it comes to making another Fast and Furious car. I personally thought we were definitely going to see Han's car from Tokyo Drift as the next entry in this toy line. I'm not complaining though, this is a very distinct model that really stands out against every single other previous Speed Champions car release. It's the colors here are what to die for, it's the closest thing that you have to a LEGO Barbie car. However, what LEGO set isn't surrounded by controversy these days? Like I said, this is the third Fast and Furious Speed Champions release following the excellent GTR Skyline from 2023. Brian's car here is incredibly still available since it was such a popular release item at the time. The set here retails for $35 NZD, which was an original price increase that I wasn't happy with, but clearly the market spoke and we all still support it. Well, now it's even worse. With 20 less pieces than Brian's car, the new Speed Champions release is currently available for the price of 45 NZD. It is the worst pricing I've ever seen for a line that I otherwise adore. Personally, I'm surprised at how highly rated this new car tracks with fans, but this is also a set that is sold out store-wide in my country. FOMO is a genuine marketing strategy that I have fallen for here, and I decided to pay full price for a Speed Champions car for the first time ever in my life. It looks amazing, but I just cannot stomach the prices of LEGO sets these days. It feels so alienating for a toy line. What child can possibly afford this? But enough for those price complaints. Let's open the set up here. I have my suspicions of the bags being inside. Do we think they're going to be paper or plastic? I can confirm here in NZ that we are still seeing plastic bags released in stores years after LEGO announced their paper bags initiative. Inside we've got 4 numbered bags total for just one car. The previous Fast and Furious models featured only 2 numbered bags, and of course a lot of stickers, easily the most out of the 3 previous models. Despite me bitching on that price, it's a really cool vehicle build that really stands out for that line. You see, the previous 2 Fast and Furious cars, they still used colors or builds that were similar to other Speed Champion sets, like Dom's Dodge Charger. Well, that was already released as a set on its own, but this pretty pink sports car looks great on displays, and I saw tons of these at the LEGO show that was here just last month. You could see people displaying them from afar and they looked amazing. Now, it's not all bad for stickers versus prints. There's quite a lot going on here, featuring some more generic ideas for prints, like the headlights there, but you've also got some very cool car-specific stuff that looks incredible. So let's talk about these stickers and details though, because here you can see that the print of the headlights, it looks great compared to the stickers there, which do make up most of the details. My issue or nitpick, whatever you want to call it, has always been the colors used for the stickers. It's just always bothered me that the print needs to be on a background color and it never matches the bricks. You can see here it goes brick pink, sticker background pink, and then the white print decal. Even from afar, I feel it's very noticeable. But LEGO almost make up for it with this character printed on the side of the vehicle. This icon here is seen on both sides, so LEGO printed the detail twice and flipped for the opposite direction. I didn't know until building this that even the lower level of the decal is also a print for the set. It's very impressive to see. Once again, unfortunately though, it is paired up in an area that features stickers, and it does take away from that level of care. The driver's seats are also very cool, featuring some gaming controllers for the headrest, and a marker there is used in the middle as well. The front windshield piece I believe is the same used in plenty of other sets, but here we've got the color of pink around the rim. Car fans might have wanted to see something a bit different there instead, but if we flip around the car, we've got some more stickers and even a special print. We can see some dials and a gear stick there, but we've also got a little printed monitor of a digital character, which Suki does have in the movie. You even get a spare one in the set too, which I could see being used for some cool customs. And I love the color scheme there of the white and pink. I think it looks great overall. Some final details worth mentioning for the car: they use some clear bricks underneath here on the sides. I think it's to represent the lights underneath the car that glow pink in the movie. The set can't actually do this, but again, it's just a cool little nod from the film. And then you've got some stickers here at the back of the Honda logo. I also can't show you the build, but the engine does have some nice details, including a sticker of a VTEC detail. I can show you in the instructions, which does showcase those designs. And so overall, this is the collection of Fast and Furious cars so far, and I would not be mad if we had one of these per year. I was really bummed out that LEGO skipped 2024 entirely, but I think that maybe they were just testing the waters with these movie cars, seeing how well they were selling. Currently at the time of release, we've only got one James Bond car and now 3 Fast and Furious cars, but we could have so much more. These 3 together look really great on display, and I'm pretty happy with these overall. As for the minifigure though, Brian and Dom get a brand new partner with Suki, who unfortunately only appeared in one movie, so again, I really thought we'd be seeing some other characters prioritized before we ever saw this car produced as a set. This minifigure is a real mixed bag for me from all aspects. I'm looking at this from 3 angles: as a LEGO collector, a film lover, and a purist custom minifig maker. LEGO do not often do crop tops, it's a very 2000s piece of clothing, but they have started to release more clothes options in modern sets. The print design looks really great, but the skin tone matching the arms and face, it's a bit off. I've seen worse, but this is a regular reoccurring problem. Leg printing wise though, she is the only Fast and Furious minifigure to feature such treatment. Crazy designs as well. In the movie you can see that she's wearing shorts underneath a pair of pants with some gaps cut in the upper section, and we can see that LEGO attempted this design detail with what little space they have. I appreciate it, and I think the design looks pretty good. I'd love to see what else I could use these for. As for the likeness though, it's the one thing about these Speed Champion sets that they always get wrong for me. The minifig likenesses, they look like off-brand versions of the characters. I don't think this looks like Devon Aoki from the facial details and the flesh tone. I do like the Sally hairpiece used though, which might be a new colour, at least it is in my collection. Also special for her is a double-sided face print with a new expression. She is again the only licensed minifigure from the Speed Champions line to have such details. I once again do not think the expression works for her though, but as a collector and a customizer, I do think that these are all very useful parts for my personal collection. This here is a very quick look at the back torso printing without the hairpiece, which does keep that design of the shirt going. I think I'd say that I am ultimately satisfied with this minifig, but there are many improvements that needed to be made here. Now the instructions for the set here are in a generic manual, and it's actually a shorter manual than the previous sets. At the back here we have the set all complete, and then you've got some advertisements for the brand new sets from the Speed Champions line. These all look really impressive to me, especially that 2-pack of the Lamborghinis, which color-wise looks like my go-to for Forza Horizon. We then end with the inventory list and then the winning mechanic. I've got plenty of issues there which feel like a common occurrence with most LEGO releases these days, all due to the high price point, but I have to say I am still satisfied with this release. It's a very bright and out there car and a display that looks amazing. The minifigure has some problems for me personally, but I do love the inclusion of having a very cool new character in the collection, and the set of cars altogether look fantastic. I can't wait to see if we get more in the future because I'm really hoping for a Han or a Letty. But otherwise, thanks for watching everyone. If you enjoyed this look at a LEGO Speed Champions release, liking this video here and subscribing to the channel does help to support more videos like this one in the future. Ka kite ana everyone, take care, hope to see you all next time.